the dollar bin. To dig or not to dig? Let's talk about it. All right. Welcome back to Junior's Music Corner. Thank you for joining me. Today, I want to talk about the bargain bin, the dollar bin. Do you guys dig through the dollar bin? I myself do. Every time I go to a record shop, I'm going to look around at at their racks, their shelves, and see what I can find. But I'm also, before I leave, I'm going to dig through that dollar bin. And depending on like how extensive it is, I'm going to flip through every single record in there. My wife knows once I get in that dollar bin, just give me a minute. I'm a fast flipper but I'm going to go through there because you never know what you find in there. I myself, I find good records in there. I know that everybody's taste is a little different. I got different taste than a lot of record store owners, and some things that they might not see as value, I do. Like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And so I just wanted to ask, am I the only one that does this? I know that some people want every part of their record pristine, from a VG Plus near mint jacket to a near mint record, every single one. My taste is not like that. Will the record play? I don't want a crappy scratched up record that's, basically a frisbee. But if I can clean this record up and get the music out of it, that's what I'll do. But all right, today I want to take you through a few records that I found in the bargain bin or the dollar bin. My local record store, every time I go, I may pick up 2 or 3 records off the shelf, but I'm going through that bin, and the way his is, they're $2 a piece, or if you get 10 or more, then they're $1. So if I find 2 or 3, I'm gonna dig to get at least 10, so I can pay the 10 and get them for $1 a piece. But I picked out a few that I found, some that I felt lucky to find, and let's get into it. All right. My last trip to the record store was Record Store Day. I did pick up some Record Store Day items. I haven't made a video on them. Don't know what I'm waiting on. I bought 2 regular records that day and 10 from the bin. So let's check out these bin records. All right, so the first record I picked up out of the bin that day, I was shocked. One that's been on my want list, The Time, Ice Cream Castle. Yes, this was on my want list online and one of these sites that I shop at, and it wasn't $1 online, but I saw this in there. I immediately grabbed it up and checked it out. The vinyl is fine. I know that some stores may not want to put stuff on the shelf where the jacket isn't 100%, but like I say, I don't mind about that. The jacket is intact. The vinyl was fine, and got a record that I wanted for $1. I was happy about that. All right, another one which shocked me. Prince, Let's Go Crazy. I saw this in there, and I snatched it up immediately. It really didn't matter. I was going to pay $1 for this record. I was going to take this record with me. And I don't know if the person that owned that Time record also owned this Prince record. Like I say, the jacket is old. It's an older record, but again, the vinyl was fine. I did my cleaning on it, and it's good to go. All right, so after finding a Time record and a Prince record, like, what's going to top that? Another Prince record, When Doves Cry. Yep, $1. Yes, snatched it up, threw it in my pile. Like I say, it was Record Store Day, so there was more than usual amount of people in the shop that day, and yeah. So I was digging. Once I found those 3, I was digging because I'm like, okay, there's newer records in here since the last time I dug through these bins, so pick that up too. Prince, When Doves Cry. Like I say, the vinyl's fine. And it's got to be like the sleeves, the jackets that are keeping these records from being put on the shelf, because there is a single section, and this is a single, but this was in the dollar bin, so I take it. All right. Also on that day, I picked up the Daz Band dollar bin. Maybe a dollar record. This was also on my want list on one of the sites, simply for the song "Let It Whip." I paid $1 for that, you know. So strike that one off my want list. Got it, $1. Again, the vinyl's fine. Can't go wrong with the dollar bin. All right. A lot of the times I'm digging. I don't always find full LPs. Sometimes I do, but a lot of times there'll be singles, and that's cool with me. On another trip, found LL Cool J going back to Cali. Again, vinyl's fine. Sleeve had some ring wear, but other than that, this was fine. I paid $1 for it, and I've seen people reselling this album online for $15 to $20. So $1. All right, Billy Ocean, Love Zone. Can't go wrong with Billy Ocean. Dollar bin. I picked this up in Charleston at a huge record store down there. I I dug through their dollar bin. I picked up a few records from there. This is a good album, and I paid $1 for it, so appreciate it. All right, next, Mr. Tongue Twister. This is Twista before he dropped the tongue and just went by Twista. Tongue Twister from the early 90s, when he was known as the fastest rapper. I was just listening to this anyway. Yeah, $1. I'll take it. All right, next, we got Mr. Q himself. Quincy Jones, the dude. Yes, dollar bin. Got some ring wear. The album is fine. I hadn't heard this before I had picked it up. I was gonna grab it. It was a Quincy Jones record that I hadn't heard, and I didn't know that Devin the Dude, the Dude song, samples this, which was pretty cool to find out. But anyway, Quincy Jones, dollar bin fine. All right, this one I found in Nova Records dollar bin. One weekend, me and my wife took a trip up there to check the store out, and Bobby Brown first solo album. Again, the jacket is not 100%, but with a good cleaning, the vinyl was fine. I was glad to add this to my collection. I rock with Bobby to the end.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually got to see Bobby in New Edition last year with my wife, which was cool. Shout out Bobby Brown, dollar bin fine. Next up, Eric and Parrish making dollars. Gold Digger. This one found at my local record store in the dollar bin. EPMD for $1. I'll take it. Next, this is Sugar Hill Gang, Rapper's Delight. And this is this copy is mint. This the sleeve, oh, I see that. It's a generic sleeve, but the sleeve is VG plus. The record is mint. I don't know if anybody has ever played this. I don't play it too much. I don't think I've played it at all. But Rapper's Delight, $1. This is the Fat Boys. Fat Boys are back. This one again, the sleeve is good. The record is near mint. $1. You just gotta dig, man. A lot of people don't like to dig, and I don't know. I like it. I miss record stores. You know, there's still some record stores, but not like how it used to be, where there would be 3 or 4 record stores in the mall, and then you'd have huge record stores in like these shopping centers. We had one, Manifest Disc and Tapes. I miss them so much, yo. I could go in Manifest and be in there 2-3 hours, yo. The store was huge. Anyway, another time for that. I have to talk about that. I met a lot of musicians and artists in Manifest, and I truly miss that store. Anyway, on to the next Dollar Bin 5. All right, this one almost blew my mind when I saw it in there. Menace II Society soundtrack. This is not the whole soundtrack. There's some choice cuts up here. Menace II Society was one of my favorite movies. The soundtrack I loved back when it came out. And I have not been able to get it on vinyl. There's been a couple reissues, but the prices are a little more than I want to pay. When I saw this in there, I freaked. You know, I just grabbed it. I didn't look at anything. I grabbed it, stuck it in my pile, and I was like, I'll celebrate later. But you got Spice One, Smooth, Boogie Down Productions, Too Short, MC8, UGK. A lot of the top cuts that were on this soundtrack are on this. Now there is, I bought a bundle from someone online, and there was a loose copy of a Menace sampler as well. So there's 2 records in here. One that I bought from the Dollar Bin, and another one that I added. There's a couple different songs on that one, but I was happy when I found this for $1. All right, another one from Nova Records Dollar Bin. It was Sir Mix-a-Lot Beepers. Now this is just a cover that I printed out because it didn't have a cover. It was a generic cover. And this was on a white vinyl. I like Sir Mix-a-Lot. $1. I was gonna pick it up, man. All right, another one from the Dollar Bin. New Edition, All for Love. Come on, man. Classic joints. I wasn't gonna turn this one down. I actually found 2 of these. I found another one another day, and I gave it to my daughter. But shout out to them boys from New Edition, man. I'll take that for $1. That old RoboCop, I'll buy that for $1. You got that right, man. All right, another one. Trio from New Edition. BBD, When Will I See You Smile Again? Classic song from their album Poison. Vinyl was fine, man. $1. I'll take it, man. Keep them coming. All right, the last one I'm going to show you that I found in the Dollar Bin is none other than Mr. Ty Shaw himself. Too Short. Life is Too Short single. This is another one that I've seen people online selling for $15 and up. $1, man. You just got to dig. All right, man. That's going to do it for today. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you're not, please subscribe. And drop me a comment. Do you dig in the Dollar Bin? And how do you feel about the records in the Dollar Bin? Let me know. Till next time, man. Peace.